Well, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Crypto Info, Blockchain Made Easy with your host, Frank the Crypto Tank. Good morning. Welcome in. Please tap that like and subscribe. If you don't mind, it helps us out quite a bit. Toss us a little like bone. Tell us you like us. Throw us a bone, please. Thank you. And share it, by the way, if you wish. By the way, welcome to Crypto Info Blockchain Made Easy. Once again, we love you so much. Thanks for joining us here on a lovely Friday morning, 7 a.m. Colorado time. It is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And the market is not looking so gorgeous. It's tanking. What in the world's going on? Everybody's getting nervous. Everybody's out of crypto. This crypto is nothing. We're out of here. I know you guys were so done with this crypto thing. I knew I shouldn't have listened to you. Where are you going? I'm out of here. Dollar is crashing. It's actually falling quietly. And this is the most dangerous type of fall, guys, because it looks... Guys, systems are shifting. To understand this moment, here's what's happening right now. You got to look at these signals. You don't look at these headlines. You look at what's happening with gold. Look what happened with silver. Look at what's happening with silver. These moves happen first, of course, always. Hard assets always lead because they sense the stress early first and they go up, these metals, right? And then M2 money supply, of course, rises. They start injecting money into the economy like they've been doing. M2 money expansion means new liquidity injected into the system. Bathtub gets filled up again, a little higher. Governments do this when the pressure builds, of course, like what's happening now. And now let's look at the dollar index, the DXY, dollar strength. It's rolling over. Dollar strength against other fiat is the DXY. It's rolling over. Global demand for dollars is weakening. And at the same time, crypto's crashing. Why are you confused? This is the same setup every single time. It's because you haven't lived long enough through enough cycles. That's why. This pattern is very familiar. Liquidity moves first. Safety moves second. Speculation moves last. Crypto always resets before it runs. Every single cycle. We're going for a super cycle now. Every single time. We're ready for it. This is it. It's not panic, it's positioning. And what happens is the money is moving out and waiting, the big money. And then it's going to deploy after all the dumb money gets shaken out, all the retail. All right? It's not just about shaking you out. That's just a side effect, just so you know. They don't really care about you. Inject liquidity while letting the dollar weaken. Welcome this morning. Welcome, Mrs. Lupe and Rero. Welcome in. They're transitioning, guys. That's what's happening. Settlement systems, they always do this. It's not about price. This is about the plumbing. The plumbing is boring. Why do you think it required such an interesting drama-filled sets of drama? Distraction. The island with the email, all this stuff. The government shut down at the same time. Wait, can we get just one more distraction, please? The Clarity Act. All the fighting with the Clarity Act. Can we get one more distraction? Guys, this is what happens every single time. It was designed for this. Anybody paying attention? This is transition, liquidity bridging without settlement, without trust. This is why nothing happens. This is why this pressure is happening right now. This is why this is not built to pump like this. It's built to function. The gold rises, the silver rises, M2 money expands, DXY falls, crypto resets. These signals together point to one thing. We got an extended bull run. Because once the clarity kicks in, that's akin to the Telecom Act happening back in 99 before everything took off. Yeah, for crypto. Yeah. It's going to exist still, the dollar. It's just going to be less trusted and less used, less central. You're going to be using your wallet instead with your phone. This is quiet, permanent, and this is not the end. This is the setup for the beginning. This is the start of it. This is... Oh, boy. Oh, everybody. Oh, when you die... You die is just the start of another thing. That's all it is. The end of something, the close of one door, the open of another door. That's all this market crash is, all this stuff. Nothing's going anywhere. The thesis hasn't changed. All they're doing is shaking everybody out, the big players that are running this whole thing, and they always do that before they run it all up again. So anybody paying attention to crypto and markets and how all this stuff works, you want to come here and learn? I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice. Never buy or sell anything is what I say or do. You can use socks or shorts or pants or glasses. Everything in crypto. Oh, my God, it's crazy. Don't you ever dare listen to me. You got to talk to your registered investment advisor. That's the environment. Slow it down. Your registered investment advisor, RIA, they call it. That's that funny little character that comes and sits down at your kitchen table and talks to you about crypto. Every day they come down each Friday. They make an appointment. They come at your kitchen table and they talk to you and Aunt Sally about crypto about your 401k. And they make sure that your 401k is in the right place. And after that, you call your doctor and your doctor leaves with the doctor bag after he's been at your bed doing your bedside manner next to your bed. With the old stethoscope thing and pulling that out. Yeah. No, they don't do that anymore. The wife laughs at me. No, it's all done electronically and they do it through an email now. I know. All right. Anybody sick of this little bit yet? We ready for crypto to run? This guy comes out, he's doing the same bit every day. Let's get over to markets. Come on, it's got a little bit of a twist to it, and I address your comments. Usually, sorry. Dream, welcome into the channel. Mick, welcome in this morning. My Marine brother, welcome in. You weren't in the Marines, Frank, I know. I'm a wannabe. I bought yesterday Quant for $50. An XRP for $1.20. Not much, but I'm happy. Yeah, I'm not a financial advisor, and it might not seem like much now, but holy crap. When this guy's through yelling into this microphone, you just wait to see where his prices is going. Holy Christmas. I'm not a financial advisor, never buy something because I say or do. Because crypto's risky, you can lose everything. Don't you dare listen to me. You got to talk to that little character that deals with you over Zoom about your portfolio. Let's go ahead and, before we do, let's go ahead and remember something. Yeah, if we've learned anything from the powers that be, it's about entrainment and conditioning the mind. Anyway, we have a $2.27 trillion market cap for crypto, and fear and greed is in at 5. We have a 5 for fear and greed. A 5. A fucking 5. Oh my gosh, a 5. Wow. 66K for a crappy Bitcoin. 1,942 for a crappy old little Ethereum. No, it's not crappy. Come on. Ethereum's fine. It's Bitcoin that's garbage. Bitcoin's fine. It actually does something. XRP, $1.41 is just an inundated animal, and it's going to feels the weight of the last straw weighing it down, and boy, is Ethereum going to have a problem moving forward. Anybody, don't say that. I was going to say, anybody know anything about crypto? I still don't hear people saying it. I don't hear enough people talking what the tank is talking that, first of all, Bitcoin's a piece of garbage. Second of all, Ethereum is an inundated animal that is ready to feel the pain, legs weakening, and boy, I know there's 4 of them, but they're about to crumble. Coming up in some time. Maybe they'll continue. Maybe it will continue like a Yahoo carries on, you know? You know, people still have an AOL email. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Crypto Info Blockchain Made Easy with the Tanka. You don't try to do that Good Morning Vietnam thing. You try to steal Good Evening Crypto's bit. That guy, don't steal his bit. I like that guy, by the way. I'm going to continue to support him because I go to his channel, actually, and I think they're funny, and they're pretty current with their events. Pretty current. More current than I am. Stellar's at 16 cents. Hedera Hashgraph's at 8 cents. Oh, good gracious me. Oh, good Lord almighty. Look at PAX keeping pace with the old gold. Let's check out metals real quick. Before we do, actually, let's check this out real quick because otherwise I'm going to forget the show.
Our next guest founded the world's biggest hedge fund from his apartment in New York City. That's where it all began. In 2008, he sounded the alarm about the impending financial crisis, and now he's warning about something even more important. He's the author of the brand new book, How Countries Go Broke, The Big Cycle, and Bridgewater Associates founder Ray Dalio joins us now. Great, Ray, great to see you. Congratulations on the book.
Thank you.
It really relates now how countries go broke because everyone should be concerned about the deficit. That alarms you. Why?
Well, there's a supply-demand, you know.
Hold on, I got to tell you this real quick. If you're wondering, some folks wondering, why haven't I seen this guy? He sounds like he knows who he's talking about. Looks like they might have had this guy on before. Now, some of you know who Ray Dalio is. Why don't we see him a lot on Fox News stuff? You know why? Because he knows who he's talking about too much and he's too truthful. Anyway, let's get back to it.
debt, it has to be sold, and there is not enough buyers for that debt. And when that happens, bad things happen, like interest rates go up and the economy goes down. So it's you got to get that down to about 3% of GDP.
What is it now?
It's six and a half.
And where are we at right now? We know we have this bill working through Congress. The president wants to get it done by July 4th. It keeps the tax cuts in place, gives things like no taxes on tips, gives break to people paying Social Security, also funds defense up to $1 trillion. But some say it will add $2.5 trillion to the debt.
Everybody I speak with on both sides of the aisle agree that it's got to be at 3% of GDP. It's like, but politics, we're having politics. The country is at war, two sides, the left, the right, the issue of how do you run the country, very, very big differences. And that is a difficult thing in our democracy because everybody's arguing and politics is standing in the way of making good decisions. And the idea of compromise, that's out. I don't think anybody doubts that we need a renovation in the country. The question is how. They're fighting over what that renovation looks like.
But if you look at our greatest competitor economically and militarily, it's China.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at reports the last 24 hours that they're telling their government to tighten their belts. And we hear about factories shutting down, people not getting paid, a younger generation not working at all.
But on the other hand, they're also making technology and improving at a fast rate. So you cannot take China and think that they are not going to be a force for the foreseeable future. They're not folding, okay? We both have our challenges, and there's going to be a big conflict. That's the nature of the beast.
Do you see merit in the president trying to restructure trade relationships with the major powers, from the EU to China to the smaller ones like Vietnam? Do you see merit in it?
It's got to happen. It's got to happen for a couple of reasons. First of all, it's one of the reasons we're also getting into a lot of debt, but partially it could also contribute to tax revenues, but also these imbalances are not sustainable. They're not sustainable not only because of the debt issue and the trade issue to make it more competitive, but you also have a situation of security. I mean, how can you be dependent on imports from China? We've come to a world now in which there must be much more self-sufficiency.
The president went overseas and reset relations, or maybe reinvigorated relations with the UAE, with Qatar, and Saudi Arabia. Was that a wise move? And you as an investor, have you also looked at investments with countries like that?
I was at the Saudi Arabian gathering, and I thought that was terrific. Lots of deals.
Are you worried about the dollar no longer being the world's currency?
Yes, I'm worried about, when we say the world's currency, let me be clear. I think all the countries have debt problems now.
You're buying gold, and you also you're not afraid of the cryptocurrency. You're also invested in there. Is that necessary? Would you recommend that for everybody?
Money has to be a medium of exchange and a storehold of wealth. And I think because we have a debt problem, and then you have to look at the alternative monies.
Right. Quick thing about you personally. So you start off, you weren't a scholar in high school.
Let's see if he really answered that question about crypto. Let's go back to that.
World's currency, let me be clear. I think all the countries have debt problems now.
You're buying gold, and you also you're not afraid of the cryptocurrency. You're also invested in there. Is that necessary? Would you recommend that for everybody?
Money has to be a medium of exchange and a storehold of wealth. And I think because we have a debt problem, and then you have to look at the alternative monies.
Right. Quick thing about you
That's
personally.
a yes.
So you start off, you weren't a scholar in high school. We went to the same.
I hated high school.
Yeah, we went to the same college, Long Island University.
You weren't alone.
I'm thrilled to be able to say that. And you went there, and you said you found yourself there. Did they see the potential in you there, or did you begin to find how much you love business?
Well, I loved markets when I was 12. When I got to college and I could pick the courses I liked and I had the freedom and all of that. I loved college.
And do you remember the days clearly when it was you in a two-bedroom apartment in New York City, where starting your company with just 2 employees?
Yeah, a guy.
Did you have this vision that Ray Dalio would be what Ray Dalio is?
No, of course not. And I played the game. I just like the game. And it's still now, I just like the game. Bridgewater will be 50 years. 50 years this year. What a dream.
And now pick up his book to learn more and stay ahead of the curve and find out where this country's going, how countries go broke. All right, thanks so much for everything. Great to see you.
Thank you, Brian.
All right, and I hope this is the first of many interviews.
See you at LAU.
Absolutely.
Okay, at the reunion.
The first of many, meaning he's not been on a lot. That's what I meant. Anybody wondering why that might be? Why hasn't he been on a lot? What's the deal, man? I think we all know. Anyway, don't forget Caitlin and Brownie, one-stop shop for cryptocurrency brokers' needs. Call that number down at the bottom. Let them know the tanker sent you, and they'll get you straightened out so that you don't get caught up a crypto millionaire on paper. I'm not a financial advisor. Never financial advice. This is strictly for informational educational purposes only. 1.6 million, 1.7 million XRP moving across these exchanges over the past minute. 1.4 mil, 1.3 mil, 1.6 mil, 1.2 mil, 1.6 mil, 1.3, 1.4, 1.5 mil, 1.3 mil, 1.4 million XRP moved. Look at this. Looks like a freaking lightsaber. Look at that. Look at it. Wow. Stuff shooting like crazy. What did we do yesterday for XRP inflow? Boy, we're losing. We're losing because we track it every day. We know we're at 1.2 bill yesterday. We were at 1.5 bill not long ago. We are losing traction. You ain't going to fool me now. Go look at this number. Ain't going to fool nobody. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Losing traction. Don't like that number. Anyway, still a bill. But anyway, here's what came in yesterday. February. Make sure you spell it properly. There's an R after the B. February 5th, yesterday. XRP Bitwise, 40 mil. Franklin Templeton, 15 mil. Canary Capital, 13 mil. Grayscale, 6 mil. Osprey, 2 mil. 157K for 21 shares. Didn't think I was going to do it that cleanly and that quickly and that broadly. Now, did you? But I did. And now XRP Rich List. What's going on with that? 7.5 mil. Don't forget 3. What is 3.25? 3. Wait. What's half of 7.5? What? I always do this. This is where the quick math's not so good on the tanker. You got to wonder, like, boy, does this guy know what he's talking about? This guy can't even know what half of. 3.75. I thought I did the other day. Anyway, 3.75 mil of these wallets here, of these activated accounts, these wallets have 10 XRP or less. So let's remember that because that's crucial. It has a lot to do with, because it's only 66 bill for a circulating supply. My dogs are hilarious. What's up, little boo bears? Bubba Wabbas. Now look at. If you check it, if you look at this, it will show you the name of the wallet. Okay. How much XRP's in it? What percentage of the entire? What percentage of the XRP entire amount is? Anyway, entire circulating supply. Anyway, some fun with XRP tracking. You can see where you are on the rich list. Maybe you can. I don't think you can, actually. Because when you look at the rich list and you get to the very bottom and you say, let me page over to the very end. Unless there's another way to view this, I don't know how many folks have 235,390 XRP. That's quite a bit. If you do, shout out to you and more power to you. I'm not a financial advisor. Never buy or sell anything because what I say or do. Anybody holding freaking 200,000 something thousand XRP hanging on to it for a little while is going to be a very, very happy character, in my opinion. But why, Tank? I don't know. Nobody's in here to make any money. Let me get to the comments, guys. Nobody's in here to make money with crypto. That's not why we're doing this. We do this simply because we enjoy it and it's fun. This is for entertainment. That's why we're doing it. Good morning, Oliver. Good morning, Art Caffeine. Alex, good morning. Welcome into the show. Guys, What do you guys have set up for the weekend? That's my curiosity. Guys, do anything fun this weekend? You got work to do around the house? I'm wondering. Drop in the comments. I'm curious. I'd like to know what you guys are up to this weekend. You guys doing anything fun? I know I am. Oh, yeah. Let's get to some comments here. Riro says I know we covered it, but he says bought some quant yesterday. $50 quant. What in the world? $50 quant, guys, and $1.20 XRP. Crazy stuff. Great. Hey, never a financial advisor. What you do is your business. I think they're wise moves. That's my opinion, but I could never tell anybody what to do. Mrs. Luby says, you always make us smile. Good. I'm glad I do. You guys making me smile. I'm smiling because you guys, you try to say, you started it. You try to say it's me that made you smile. No. You guys made me smile first. Then I smiled and you guys got sick of the routine. No, maybe you smile back. Anyway, Oliver, good morning. Welcome, Art, welcome, brother. Alex says, the wealth transfer is upon us. Let the floodgates open, baby. Oh, yeah. You said it. I didn't give it enough emphasis on the baby, but you said it. It's coming, Alex. There's no question about this thing. Yay, holding this crap back no longer. Genie's out of the bottle on crypto. The flippening is happening. This is all happening right now. Oh, I forgot to see if I could play that little video. I don't think I can without getting a copyright. Maybe I just get a copyright and don't care. I'm going to get a copyright and not care because I think it's fun, and I'm going to play it. So I don't care. This will be the video that took off and was the outlier video, the one I did, and they're like, "Oh, sorry, you're demonetized." Let's get to it. Hilarious stuff. Here, hold on one sec. All right, I'm going to grab us the video. Sorry, I had to hit you with that. I'm doing my brainwash conditioning thing. Apologies. Let me hit this thing real quick and get this. I got to see what it's called. Hang on. Oh, maybe it is legal without a copyright. Let's see. It might be. If it's not, I really could care less. Here, let's see. Because it's funny and it's worth it. Hold on. Hang on one sec here. What is Studio saying something? What's that, Studio? Oh, that's it. You know what? Studio is very impatient. I'm going to tell you because Studio constantly is like, you're taking too long. It's like, no, Studio's not there for that, Genie. You're not there for that, Genie. You're there to say, look it, you got a booger on your nose. That's what you're there for. You're not there to say you're taking too long. I hear that in my regular life for my wife. All right, now hang on. I'm just kidding. What? My wife, I love you. Hold on. Boy, now look it. You're not supposed to laugh at your own material. All right, so stop, and don't do that. Anyway, the way I saw it is taking too long. I don't know where the heck this video is, but it's funny. Here, well, I can't do it like that. Here, let me get to his channel. Hold on, let me get to his channel. That's why. Hold on now. I hear Studio. Oh, I hear Studio. Oh, I hear Studio. Yappa, yappa, yappa. Hold on. Hold on. We got this thing. Here it is. We're going to play it for you. Oh, Studio's really getting up in arms. Hold on. No, I got it. I found it. I just have to go back over to my old man control dashboard here. You call it a dashboard, you kids, right? Here, hang on, let's play it. We're going to get demonetized for this, but it's okay.
My family thinks less of me because I told them to buy XRP. And all my friends quit texting me, cause all I talk about the XCC. When the price rose, it was just not gross to see. But then it crashed so unexpectedly, and no one's standing next to me. 'Cause I still tell them to buy XRP. Talking about, but I still buy XRP. If you don't like it, you can suck my DM. I guess that's just how it goes. It changes, nobody knows. And it's like the things that happen are all part of the show. You either see it or don't. You either will or you won't. But when the price is really low, I fucking back up the boat. And I'ma buy my XRP. If you don't like it, you can suck my DM. My XRP. They call me bag holder number one. While they're laughing, I'm buying more, son. My therapist says let it go, man. I said no, it's all part of the plan. And when the flippity turns the page, I'll be laughing from my yacht's range. 'Cause every time they say it's dead, I load my fucking wallet up instead. And I'ma buy my XRP. If you don't like it, you can suck my DM. Buy my XRP.
Yeah. Shout out to 24 Hours Crypto. Shout out to Art Caffeine for showing that to me, sending that to me some time back. And what everybody may or may not see is Elon Musk is ready to, Elon Musk is ready to use the X's on his X platform. Duh. That's coming with regulatory clarity. Anybody paying attention to this whole thing? Wait till that happens coming up. Boy, will you be surprised. Boy, will everybody be surprised how Musk is leveraging the X's and ready to turn them on or flip the switch on the old X platform, the everything app for us here in the U.S. Anybody paying attention? That's obvious. That you don't need crystal ball when you pay attention. Everybody's got I don't have a crystal ball. Yes, you do. Just watch what the heck's being said to you and what's going on. And then watch what's being said and what's going on. They're not necessarily going to match up all the time. Okay? So pay attention with clear, clean, truthful eyes, and one will see the truth, and it will sound like a bunch of horse crap now, but then 3 years later, of course, it'll be like, wait, that really happened? I remember Tank was talking that crazy stuff with his tinfoil hat. Yeah, because we're over the truth. We're over the target. Anybody who doesn't see that Musk is doing that with X, you're not paying. What the heck's wrong? What's wrong with their? I gotta ask, what is wrong with someone's mental process that can't see that Bitcoin is a piece of garbage and a store of value, a store of crap, a store of speculation. It's not a store of value. Can't take Grandpa's old leather satchel from Civil War and put your golden eagle coins and go, this is my store of value. No, it doesn't work like that. Store of value actually has to fulfill economic definitions economically, in economic terms. We actually have definitions that mean things. That's how we get law, because we have a foundational base. Because 1 is 1, 2 is 2, 3 is 3. We're going to go to numbers now, but that's fine. All the way through 9, we make all these 0, 1, all the way through 9, and then we can make all kinds of numbers, right? Right. Same thing with language. You got to have words mean things first, and then you create law from that. Duh. Words effing mean things. It's not a store of value by economic definition, so cut the crap. All right, so anyway, Tanker had to go on his rant on this whole thing because those of us who do see the truth about the reality, I wonder what's wrong with people's processes. All right, now let me get nice again. All right, now I'll get nice. All right, sorry I tweaked out. All right, now Smiley Guy's back again. I got tweaked out. I freaked the cat out. Yeah, Smiley Guy's back again. Hey, anybody paying attention to all this stuff? The obviousness that Musk is ready to go ahead and launch, turn the X's on in his app, 1 or 3, and probably a 4th, which is H-bar, very likely. Anybody paying attention? Anybody paying attention? All right. Yeah, that was a cool thing. That video was cool, man. With just the whole thing was cool. Thank you, Art, for sending that over to us. Yeah, everybody better fasten your seatbelts. It is true, says Art Cafe. And anybody who's paying attention and understands that what's been happening lately with our crash, and I would like to see more pain. I'd like to see Bitcoin get the F out of here. Get out of here and go to frickin' 1923K. Sailor, get the heck out of here. You too, with your plan. Don't teach the kids go in debt and buy something, and then go ahead and this is how you do it and go in debt and buy stuff. Yeah, that's what you're going to teach the kids, right? Yeah, okay. Anyway, how about go away? That's my opinion. I'm not a financial advisor. I have a right to say that. Go away and Bitcoin go away and model structure, business model structure, whatever, with MSTR, and everybody wants to play that game and buy into that whole thing of debt. And then someday we're going to end up winning. No. Not the recipe for proper financial play. Don't agree, in my opinion. I do not agree. Bitcoin goes to 19,000 or 23,000. Mr. Michael Saylor will go bye-bye unless something saves him. He will not have the money. He will be done. The debt will be too much, and Bitcoin will go bye-bye. Why doesn't Bitcoin just go bye-bye? Go away. Go to like freaking $5,000 right now, Bitcoin, please. Decouple from the rest of the real players in crypto and get the F out of here. And let us now have our time and run. Let us have our utility run. Anybody paying attention to crypto? We need this time to happen. Bitcoin, get the heck out of here and go away. Get out of here. I'm serious. Go away. You are not crypto. You're not what crypto is. You've been made to be what crypto. The world's been made to think that Bitcoin is what crypto is. Bitcoin is not what crypto is, and it's a piece of crap. What it's doing is it's running the whole show like a big bully and dragging the whole crypto market around, including serious awesome players that we're waiting for to go up in price, like XRP, XLM, XDC, HBAR. Anybody else talking my language? Get the heck out of here, Bitcoin, you piece of speculation. Get the fuck out of here. So sick of you. Go away. Go down to frickin' $5,000 and get the hell out of our face. See you, Bitcoin. You're nothing. What are you? You're not doing anything. Get out of here. What you're doing is you're being used as a tool to be so big and powerful like this, with whales owning so much of you, that you whip the rest of the crypto market around and you keep our stuff suppressed so low right now. And it's all about to change. We're about to go into a crypto bull cycle. And Bitcoin could lead the right way. And if it leads the way, I could care less. You know what I mean? I could care less. It's going to end up going to zero, and everybody is going to. In other words, if nobody sees the truth right now and Bitcoin goes to 1 million, then that would mean that people are still going to play this dumb game of Bitcoin's a store of value. How stupid, okay? God bless. Play it till you don't. Play that game till you don't. Unless, Bitcoin, you latch on to something, and that's what I keep saying, unless you latch on to something big. You tried to get onto like a parasite onto the United States, onto the Treasury. You tried to get yourself in there to be part of the U.S. Strategic Reserve. Get the heck out of here. Why do we want a bunch of tulips as part of our Strategic Reserve? You heard Bissett just say, we ain't saving no Bitcoin. We ain't coming and saving no Bitcoin. You heard him say it. You're not the player. The dinner that was had says who the player is. The beef biorno or whatever. The deal, because why do you think? Who is that? Wait. Don't tell. Oh, no, Bitcoin was over at Davos because that's Brian Armstrong, and he's the face of Bitcoin. That's who Bitcoin latched onto is Coinbase. Bitcoin is nothing floating in the water in the oceans of the world as a nothing until it lands on the island of Coinbase, and it latches onto Coinbase now. A huge whale, like a parasite, like a symbiotic relationship, though. Not parasite, a symbiotic relationship. Bitcoin latches on with its store of value narrative to Coinbase, which is a monster powerhouse in this world as of now. Yeah, it's brick and mortar enough, I suppose. It's got the whole structure and the board and blah, blah, blah. Okay, good for Coinbase. Bless you. But did you sneeze? Bless you. But yeah, what happened is Bitcoin latched onto Coinbase. That's who they're trying to latch on. Trying to latch on to as many solid... established entities on this planet because it is nothing by itself but a paper tiger, a balloon you blow up. No, it's a payment mechanism, but it's very clunky and slow. It can never really be used by that in the real world on any kind of a scale. Okay, so that's the speak accurately, Tanker, if you're going to. It is a payment mechanism, but it's very clunky and it's not going to be used on any type of a large scale. Okay, so... it's a paper tiger is what it is. It is literally the tulip thing. And Bitcoin really needs to go to like $5. Go away. Bitcoin, go away. Marnster says, you said once or twice or more, crypto won't save you. It's going to save me. So tired of the hamster wheel. I can't be the only one. I don't think you are the only one. It will end up saving the folks who play it the proper way, Marnster. Patience. Just like with silver, the fast trading, says Rero, just like the silver, the fast trading institutions will trigger shutdowns. They totally do. Where's silver at right now, by the way? Let's take a peek on that. We meant to check that earlier. Let's see where silver price is. Silva. You are at $75. Look how they play these games. They had silver drop down to you little sons of bitches. They're so full of crud. When you guys back up and you see the truth of this stuff, it'll make you laugh. Look at this chart on the 5 day. It'll make you laugh. You got to be laughing. Wait, let's pull back a little more. Let's get to the 1 month. Okay, when all the hype started and Francis Hunt started I love Francis Hunt. He doesn't come out and go, see, I told you so. He's not that guy. He did tell everybody so, though, well before this area. He told everybody back in here, Hunt, somewhere back in here, he was telling everybody. And then he kept telling everybody, and was he correct about it. And look at how they do this. Look at how they pull this all down is my point here. Hold on. Look at this 1 month. So it takes this hike up. We're up at 118,000 for silver. Those of you silver believers or holders, we take a monster hike up. What's that? And here. Yeah, 100, right. Thanks for the correction. Yeah, 118. Yeah, okay, $118. And then takes a tank show down to here because it got pushed down. It gets manipulated. It gets pushed down by them. And here we go. It takes its jump back up and they say, I don't think so. We'll push you back down again. Nice try. Push them back down again. Takes a jump up. They're like, I don't think so. We're going to push you back down again. Take a jump back up. I don't think so. Going to drive you back down again. So how long can that happen? Not quite sure. Why don't you jump back on the 5-year chart and take a peek on it? Because they keep trying to do it here. And they're successful, but not in such a massive way like this. This thing is ready to go boom way up here. We're playing on a different time. We're playing with different. I don't want to say fractals because that's not the right word. But actually, it is. We're playing with different fractals here than we were here for this whole time. That is the right word. So let's get over to gold and check it real quick. Now, gold, for all of you gold bugs out there, gold. If we jump back to the 5-year. On gold, we see gold back here, it just 2022. It's not even that far back at a $2,000 gold. And I remember folks shouting like, you have no idea. This gold is going to go. It's going to at least double in price. It's going to go up and people are like, you're crazy. And Dalio was trying to say it too, blah, blah, blah. Even in here, I remember Dalio saying, guys, this is going to go to at least $5,000 gold. He was right. And they suppress. They push down. They push it down. This is what they do. Wait, hang on. Let's get over to Fiat Leak and see where she is going with asteroids. Still pumping quite a bit. 1.7 million XRP trading in the past minute on exchanges. XRP doing its thing. Show us your stuff, kid. All right. One more quick here. Let's get back over to comments. I apologize, guys. Mrs. Loopy says, but I need, Marira says, just like silver, the trading institutions, they trigger shutdowns. Yeah, it's so true. It is so true. I agree with you, but I need, Mrs. Loopy says, but I need BTC to make profits for just a bit more. Well, I don't think that you're going to be out of the game with all my yapping about Bitcoin. I'm not a financial advisor. I wouldn't get worried. I don't think Bitcoin is dead. I don't think they're done. They're going to pump it past all-time high, and then it will crash. It'll be a part of our next crypto bull run super cycle. It's been too big of a part of everything, and they don't want you being as smart as the tanker is in this world and figuring stuff out this early. Way too early to figure this stuff out the way the tanker's shouting, because I'm sure other people are like, why aren't other people saying this? It's simply too early. And yes, Bitcoin will lead the way and be not only a part of our next extended super cycle crypto bull run, in my opinion, not a financial advisor, but it will lead the way. Unfortunately, fortunately for those folks who are holding it, I'm holding it too. What am I talking about? I hold Bitcoin as well, full transparency. I also hold Ethereum as well. I just don't hold a lot of them. But we'll see where this whole thing goes. I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys have a lovely weekend. With not a lot on, I hope you're being entertained because there's not a lot on crypto these days. Here we are in this slow spot in crypto. But keep a smile on that face. And remember that with all my ranting today, I am the happiest. This isn't a fake smile. I am the happiest, luckiest, fun-loving, happy-go-luckiest guy you're gonna meet, and I'm here to be a kind beacon of hope and light for myself, my family, the rest of the YouTube space and crypto space and XRP army, and so on and so forth. Everybody out there, including the Bitcoin maxis, I love you just the same. It doesn't matter what I say. I still love you. I don't care if you're Bitcoin maxi or not. I think you're just simply lovely and fantastic. And that is where I come from as the tanker. I hope you have a lovely weekend. Enjoy it. I'll see you Monday morning.